Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. As Nigeria dey talk, everybody go collect. We never even do election for Edo State. PDP don collect 8 case. What if we don't do the election? How many case dem go collect? But the good thing be say, PDP say inside this 8 case wey dem get for court, dem don win 7. Na 1 na remain. And na the one wey remain na dem gather here dey talk how dem wan take win am. Make I leave you, make you hear from PDP members wey gather here today with Aswe Ihodalo. Enjoy the video.
In Edo State, we have a lot of challenges, particularly that we have 8 cases that we are battling with. And certainly we know that where you have a party that is popular, the struggle for the ticket will be fierce. So there's no doubt about that. It's not strange. Out of the 8 cases, we are done with 7. The one of the first day was number 7. We have 1 state pending before the court. And by God's grace, it will go the same way the 6 cases have gone.
On behalf of my deputy and myself, what I want to say, sir, is this: that we will give this everything we have. We will give it at 100%. We will ensure that we make this our great party extremely proud to have presented us as their candidates. And by God's grace, when we get into government house, we will work so hard that our party will be more than proud that we're the flag bearer and the deputy flag bearer, and we're setting the trail. What we intend to do by God's grace is to move Edo State, regardless of the boundaries of the sovereign, into a first world state. And we hope by the grace of God, by the support of everybody in this room, we'll fully achieve this task. It's the task that it must indeed be done. Again, I thank you very much. I thank everybody in this room, and I stay firm to my promise and commitment to this great party.
He's selected among those that will lead the campaign for the gubernatorial election in Edo State. We already know, we are well aware that this assignment is not an easy one. It is taxing and it demands a lot of commitment and seriousness on our part. Candidate has a lot of credibility with him. He is deliverable. We can make him win if we are serious. The governor has worked, is visibly on ground in Edo. His track record and pedigree also is enough for us to harvest and use positively to win the election for Edo PDP in this election. Like I said, this is not an easy assignment. It requires a lot of sacrifice and commitment on our part. And for us to have accepted this appointment, I know also that we have really agreed to do what is required of us to win the election. We are all politicians. The only thing we understand in politics is to win the election. That is why there is no second position in any election. You either win or you have lost. And in this outing, we are out to win. And yes, there's a little setback temporarily. God will see us through it. Referring to the 3 days, 3 days ago's court judgment. Anybody who peruse and look through the entire process, you know that it's a child's play. This is what will not stand in the court of law, particularly that will be approaching the Court of Appeal. that shouldn't deter us. We will put more commitment, more work than we have not intended to do earlier, so that we will put our detractors into shape. And this is what we know best. We will support our candidate, everything at our disposal. We will not shy away from putting in our best, and we will be guided by the experiences of the senior stakeholders here with us. Your age and your experience will count this time. You have to guide us. Don't think, yes, he's the governor, he's the chairman. I don't know all. I need to tap from your experiences, tap from your guidance, and work together with you, so that together we can beat our chest at the end of the day to say, yes, we have delivered, and we have conquered Edo for PDP. And Edo is PDP. Your Work Excellency. So this is exactly why we come for this meeting, so that we will also discuss all the nitty-gritties that are expected to be discussed for committee members in such elections. The Secretary will be sharing us into committees for easier work, for easy to carry out our assignment easily. That is also one of the reasons of this election. And in a smaller pack like this, we will get to understand ourselves better. We will get to understand ourselves. Yes, we are the members there. Some of us will remain in the door until after the election. But for those of you also who are part and members of this committee, if you are from Edo, from today your assignment starts. You have to join our candidate on his day-to-day movement and campaign in Edo, including those from the neighboring state. You have to join our candidate on his day-to-day campaigns. But for those of us who are far away, I will excuse you that your next assignment in Edo will start effectively from the day we kickstart the official campaign, where all our stakeholders across the country and all our supporters in Edo will gather in the state capital to declare our candidate partially victorious on that day, pray for him, and speak good of him. Looking at our faces, I think we are good to go. And for me, I'm ready to lead this campaign team. I've made a commitment on the day we were inaugurated. And I really mean every word I said that day. And my heart is even gladdened more when I'm seeing visibly the faces I'm going to work with now. So like I said, I'm going to go and tap on the experiences so that we work better, we work together, and we deliver together. Once more, you are all welcome, and congratulations in advance.
PDP, power to the people. On emphasis, the chairman of the council has reiterated his commitment to this council. He said, I am in this election to win, and that there is enough work on ground for us to have this victory. It all behoves on us to work together towards victory and election success for a swear Edo government on 2024. On this note, I want to acknowledge the presence of former two-time governor of Edo State, His Excellency Lucky Iwenedion. Welcome, sir. Moving forward by the directive of the chairman, based on what is going on in the past few hours legally, we have to invite to the microphone the National Legal Advisor, Adeyemi Amauzin, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, and former Attorney General of Kwara State. And sir.
The acting chairman of our great party, ably represented by the secretary, the national secretary, Senator Ayao. The chairman of campaign council, our own able governor of Adamawa State, Honorable Fintiri. The DOT chairman and our other leaders, former governors. On this note, with the kind permission of the chairman, I want to rest on the protocol already established by the chairman of the council. I know very much that everyone was taken aback day before yesterday when the news broke that our primary election has been nullified and that our candidate has been disqualified. This event took me to challenge yesterday morning. Ordinarily, it's not my duty to be spokesperson to the party, but in this instance I had to come out to make sure I put the record straight. And the CTC that came out, as I promised, on the Channels TV, has indicated all I said on the television. In Edo State, we have a lot of challenges, particularly that we have 8 cases that we are battling with. And certainly we know that where you have a party that is popular, the struggle for the ticket will be fierce. So there's no doubt about that. It's not strange. Out of the 8 cases, we are done with 7. The one of the yesterday was number 7. We have 1 stated here before the court. And by God's grace, it will go the same way the 6 cases have gone. To put the record straight, I know some of you might not have time to look at the CTC. The court did not nullify our primary. The issue before the court was basically the issue of delegate election. And we know very much that the apex court has pronounced that issue of delegates is purely an internal affair of the political party. And to cure these issues that we normally have in the past, whereby anybody can be sponsored to go and challenge primary, to go and set aside, to go and disqualify a candidate, that was why the National Assembly introduced the provision of that section 84, subsection 14. So many of us can go and take a look, may not be able to look at that. That says that it's only an aspirant that participates in an election, in a primary election, that can challenge that sort of election. So the 2 cases we had before, we had 3 cases before Justice Seko, on the same subject matter that has to do with the issue of delegates, the 2 other, Moses Agbokai and others. He gave us judgment based on primary objection to say that they don't have a local standard to even approach his court. Those 2 cases. So we were taken aback and surprised that the last case pending before him, he made a somersault. Yes. But just like I said, in the wisdom of the judge, he saw that maybe from a different angle. We should know that by the time we get to our people, we'll be able to put the record in the proper perspective. It's not the first time we are handling this kind of matter. During the 2023 governorship election, we had similar issues that moved from the federal court up to the Supreme Court. And we were victorious. The cases are there for everybody to see. All I want to say here is that members of the campaign council, please, don't be discouraged by what you heard. Some of you can also pick up this CTC and peruse and see that our candidate is unshakable. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, National Legal Advisor. We also have the National Publicity Secretary who has also put on the position of the party, Honorable Debo and said exactly what the legal advisor said. He is also a lawyer by profession. So it means that we are not missing words. It is what it is. Our candidate is unshakable. Thank you very much. On this note, the chairman has directed that we invite some goodwill message for 3 minutes. We're inviting the candidates, the man from which we have gathered, Dr. Edo The man waits at the road. Yes,
Thank you very much, Madam. The chairman of the committee, represented by our secretary and my law. Good afternoon, sir. The chairman, yes sir, I gave you one. He gave me one, sir. The chairman of our campaign council, Honorable Secretary, Excellency, our leader, chairman of the board of trustees, Chief Tommy Kimi, and other leaders here present. Good afternoon. First of all, let me thank you all, particularly our chairman, for making time to come out this afternoon to come and deliberate and talk about the way forward to ensuring that we remain in Edo State and ensuring that we continue to give the good governance that's in Edo State. So I thank you all. I know it's not going to be easy, it's going to be very difficult. We've already seen the signs that it's going to be a difficult election, not on the issues, but on distractions. But sometimes distractions are more difficult to deal with than issues. But I know that we have leaders here who are more than capable to set the ball rolling and to lift us higher than some of us. So I'm really grateful. Mr. Chairman, sir, we've already said everything that needs to be said. Every man and woman in this room has the full commitment to do the necessary work to take us through this hurdle. They are extremely successful people in their own right. They will not commit themselves to this task if they are not fully committed everything to assure our victory. So I thank everybody once more. I thank you, Mr. Chairman. On behalf of my deputy and myself, what I want to say, sir, is this: that we'll give this everything we have. We'll give it 150%. We will ensure that we make this our great party extremely proud to have presented us as their candidates. And by God's grace, when we get into government house, we will work so hard that our party will be more than proud that we're the flag bearer and the deputy flag bearer, and we're setting the trail. What we intend to do by God's grace is to move Edo State, regardless of the boundaries of the sovereign, into a first world state. And we hope by the grace of God, by the support of everybody in this room, we'll fully achieve this task. It's the task that it must indeed be done. Again, sir, I thank you very much. I thank everybody in this room, and I stay firm to my promise and commitment to this great party. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our incoming governor of Edo State. It is imperative to mention that we have the full complement of the National Working Committee in this hall. In addition to the list I already mentioned, we have the National Financial Secretary as well, Honorable Daniel Woyenkoro, PhD. The Deputy Governor of Edo State, His Excellency Omobayo, on behalf of the Edo State Governor, under the leadership of Mr. Godwin Obaseki, has yielded the microphone to the former Governor of Edo State, His Excellency Lucky Benedict, to bring voice from Edo State. His Excellency.
PDP, PDP, power to the people, power to Edo State. Mr. Chairman, Acting Chairman, represented by National Secretary, the Chairman of the Campaign Council, fighter from Adamawa. You know how he fought to win again Adamawa, even with the military powers of the federal government. I want to congratulate you and also show that governance in Edo State. Talking about our candidate, there's no doubt that he has been working hard. So if it's hard work that translates to victory, we already won. Because this is a man that has toiled and been to every nook and cranny in Edo State. We have the 192 votes in Edo State and he has been to all of them. So if it is reaching out to the people, he has reached out to them. If it is talking, like Maoist have been, he's happy way. So just to borrow a bit from the campaign council chairman, His Excellency, that seeing the faces here in this room today, it shows the true commitment of the true PDP family. And I want us to carry this through. I'm fully committed to see that PDP continues there. I have never wavered and I will never waver. PDP is my DNA, and I will assure and ensure and do all that is necessary that victory is ours once again. And we shall be back in government house in November with the government. So once again, it's my great pleasure to be here, and I want you to know that you have my full support and commitment to ensuring that we, as the PDP family, continue in Edo State. I thank you once again, and I wish you great success ahead. And let everyone give their true best in time, and their best in other ways of support to ensure that our candidate, Barrister, as well with Edo, is our next governor of Edo State. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, His Excellency. PDP! Power to the people! At this juncture, we invite the Council Secretary to set up the structure, to announce the structure of the Council. The Deputy National Organizing Secretary, Honorable Pascal Adibe.
PDP, power to the people. Our National Chairman, ably represented our National Secretary, Chairman of our Campaign Council, member of our Chairman BOT, permit me to stand on already established protocol. We have decided to split our assignment into some important committees to make this work efficiently discharged. We have the following committees. 1. Finance. 2. Electoral. 3. Contact/mobilization. Under that contact/mobilization, we have women mobilization, youth mobilization. And then we have number 4, security/intelligence. Number 5, transportation. Number 6, accommodation. Number 7, media/publicity. Number 8, protocol. Number 9, secretariat that will manage this entire assignment. In due course, I suppose, our chairman shall guide the process of populating these various committees, I guess. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. PDP, power to the people. On this note, and the directive of the chairman, want to call for the withdrawal of the press and those who are not members of the committee, so that the next segment will be for briefing of the council members. Thank you very much, gentlemen of the press, for coming on a weekend assignment of this. And we know you always don't have councillors. We also pray that the headlines will change for what it's really was. Media, hand up, please.
PDP. Power to the people. There's a common saying that when one additional soul is won.
Just give them a minute to reconnect.
Okay, thank you. So signal me where you are. I'm sorry,
Can you go ahead? Go ahead.
PDP, standing on the already existing protocol, as I was saying, that the common saying that the heavens rejoice when one additional soul is won. If you look in our midst, we know ourselves, but there are two gentlemen adorned in white attire standing in front of us. Look at these two gentlemen here. They are very big chiefs in Edo State. Alaji and High Chief Francis Inemeliti. Alaji, sorry, the full name again. Yes, sorry. Alaji Musa Isiwere is the head, former president, national president of road transport workers all over Nigeria, and the heavy stalwarts of the APC. Next to him is the immediate past vice chairman of APC in the entire Edo State, High Chief Francis Inemeliti. Indeed, permit me to draw us back a little while I made this introduction. We had information from them prior to our primary process in Edo, and they vowed that should we have a particular candidate, that what we are seeing today will happen. That the popular candidate is this, and if we have this person as our candidate, we can rest assured that they are going to move over to PDP, and not just move over to PDP, but move all their supporters and the members of the APC, the senatorial districts that they occupy, to APC, I mean to PDP. That God help us. We have a candidate in the person of Dr. Oscar Igorano. And they are here today to fulfill their promise. Chief Francis Inemeliti, former vice chairman APC, now of Edo State, now a few fledged member of our PDP. Let him address us for 1 second. Thank you.
National Chairman of the PDP, represented by the National Secretary, the Chairman of the National Campaign Council, His Excellency Ahmadu Fitri, the Chairman, Board of Trustees of the PDP, my own father and leader, Chief Tom Ikeme. Let me stand on the already established protocol. My name is Chief Francis Inemeliti, the immediate past State Vice Chairman of the APC. I resigned my appointment 2 weeks ago to join the largest party in Africa, the PDP. I must confess that I didn't know that you will receive me this way. I didn't know you will honor me this way. I never know you will honor me this way. Honor me this way. Thank you, my Lord. I must say that myself and my numerous supporters, we have come to join the PDP to deliver a very competent candidate. A man with capacity, a man that is loved. I must say the PDP did a good job by electing a very qualified and competent candidate. By the grace of God, we will join hands with you to deliver him come September 21st. Yes, as you can see the distractions, whatever you are seeing is just to tell you that the other party, they are not ready for the elections. They are looking for a shortcut, but we will not allow them. We will not give them. We will block all those loopholes. I assure you, sir, we will work and work to deliver Ashokalo as the next government. Thank you very much, sir. Grateful.
Chairman of the committee, the governor and leader, the leader of the community, the governor of Edo State, Dr. Millennium. My name is Mr. Shiu Siwe, a retired professional police, and I'm patron of National Police. I made a promise before I was that if you ask where you be candidate, so that way from Adam, I will support you because we can only put in and go for fighting. But the candidate we have as EPC, I know it will be a panel leader in the question. So we don't need that in the question. I just say it's a very wise. But you don't know me that when you not was that, he said so they can bear the wickedness on the 8th of last month. And Baba 5,200 will be my compass, which will become to PDP. Actually, they and the publicized. I haven't been answered. Inshallah, the more Muslim education class in London, we are going to produce actually we are going to be and then go to support me. Ourselves, we support it, the religious one with our prayer. Who is the way supporting, where we are supporting, where it is supporting. But this is really the man that can realize it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now we know that Edo is ready because they cannot follow the man whose animals are in the museum. It is not the right thing. And now we know why the animals are in the museum. It's because they are panel beaters. We had already announced before the introduction of the two gentlemen who joined the PDP. Please, once more, gentlemen of the prize, we ask you to please withdraw and thank you for coming. Also help us to write the real thing. Help us to publicize.
Now we don't hear from PDP members wey talk about the case wey dem get for court. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things wey dey happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.